Hey guys, Roy here from Roy Cruz Photo, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about what's in my travel photography bag for 2021. So around late last year, I decided to upgrade and to refresh the photography kit that I use for my personal work, for my travel photography, basically the kit that I carry around with me most of the time. And you may recall that I did a what's in my bag video a long time ago. And since then, a lot of things have changed. And this is the latest iteration of that kit. So I've been shooting with it for a couple of months now, and I feel like I've had enough time with the kit and I've made enough solid images to share the setup with you today. But before we get to the gear, let's talk about the wish list that I had in mind when putting this kit together. Number one, I wanted an interchangeable lens kit for maximum versatility. And number two, I wanted a range of lenses for travel photography, landscapes, street, food, and portraits. Number three, I wanted fast and accurate autofocus, the ability to track moving subjects, and silent autofocus for video applications. Number four, I wanted the gear to be weather sealed so that in case I had to go out in inclement weather, like rain or snow or dust, I would be ready to shoot. Number five, I wanted image stabilization. I wanted the ability to shoot handheld in low light and also to be able to do slow shutter effects without necessarily having to take out the tripod. And number six, I wanted dual card slots. Of course, that'll give you the peace of mind with the instant backup and also the ability to do extended shooting without having to swap out the memory cards. Number seven, I wanted the kit to be very capable for video as well, just in case I needed to take some footage out in the field or in case I felt like making a YouTube video. Number eight, I wanted the kit to be compact, light, and discreet. I wanted something that was not intimidating to subjects and something that could easily slip in and out of different situations, something easy to carry wherever you go. And number nine, this is speaking mostly to the bag that the kit comes in. I wanted easy, instant access to the gear at all times. So those are the things that I had in mind when putting this kit together. And we should take note that this is an ideal list of criteria. And while I did my very best to meet all of the items on the list, some of the lenses in the kit have not quite met them yet. And as Fuji comes out with new gear and as gear gets better, I will of course update and refresh the kit. All right, so that being said, let's get to the gear. Let's start with the camera body. This is the Fujifilm X-T4, and of course this is the flagship X series camera at this time, and it has IBIS, it has weather sealing, has robust construction, it's got all the great dials that Fuji has been known for, it's got great battery life with the updated W235 batteries. It has awesome video features and it just ticks so many boxes on my list. So it was an easy choice for a camera body. Moving on to the lenses, this is my widest lens. This is the Fujinon XF 16mm f2.8 WR. And this is a very compact wide angle lens. This is great for landscapes and even some street photography. And of course this is a weather sealed lens with the updated autofocus motors. It's great for video as well. It can track moving subjects. It's got a fairly fast f2.8 aperture and it's quite sharp. Maybe not as sharp as the higher end Fujinons, but definitely sharp enough. Definitely sharp enough for my needs. And it has actually replaced the Samyang 12mm in my bag. Those who are familiar with my work will know how much I love the Samyang 12mm, and I use that lens as my primary wide angle lens for many years. It's created lots of great portfolio images for me. But I felt like it was time to switch it up, time for a change, so this will be my primary landscape lens for the meantime. All right, so moving on to the second lens in the lineup, this is the Fujinon XF 27mm f2.8, and this is a pancake lens. It weighs about 78 grams. It's very small, very compact, and very discreet. I love this lens for my street photography as well as just general purpose stuff. I love the pancake form factor of this lens, and I'm also a big fan of the 40mm perfect normal field of view that it provides. And of course that's in full frame equivalence. So this lens is sharp, even wide open, and this is the version 1 of the pancake lens. And Fuji has actually announced the version 2 recently, which adds an aperture ring and also weather sealing. So that actually ticks even more boxes off my wish list. And I will definitely be considering the upgrade when it comes out. And the third lens in the lineup is the 50mm f2.0 WR. This is another weather sealed lens, one of the Fujicrons, as Fuji fans lovingly refer to it. This is a 75mm equivalent of full frame, and it's great for portraits, it's great for food and products, it's great for medium telephoto landscapes. That f2.0 is fast, and it provides you that great shallow depth of field for portraits when you need it. And this lens weighs less than 300 grams, so that's awesome. And the longest lens in my lineup here is the Takumar 135mm f3.5. You may remember this lens from a previous video that I did about M42 lenses on the Fujifilm X system. And this vintage lens has actually stayed in my bag over the years because there's really nothing like it. It offers you a 200mm equivalent field of view, and you know, while it's not weather sealed, it doesn't have autofocus. I use it mostly for telephoto landscapes anyway, so you know, you don't need that autofocus, and the relatively slow f3.5 aperture is also fine because I stop down anyway for those landscapes. So with these 4 lenses, I can cover a focal range of 24 to 200mm in full frame equivalent. And each of these lenses is very compact. So when mounted on the camera, very discreet, very unintimidating. And they have a collective weight of less than 800 grams. I also love how these lenses have a filter diameter of 49mm or less, which adds more to the compactness, especially when working with filters. Now moving on to the tripod, this is the Siri Traveler 5C. This is a carbon fiber tripod. It's very compact, and I was actually surprised when this came in the mail. I wasn't expecting it to be this small. So while this will not give you as much height and stability in extremely windy conditions as larger tripods, it's really light and compact. Folds down to a very compact size so that you can actually easily carry it around with you all the time. So over here we have a few more items that I carry with me in the bag. Let's start with the filters. This is the Koken P-Series filter kit. I featured this in a video I did a long time ago. It's basically remains unchanged. And if you want to check out the details of this kit, check out that video. And when I want to travel even lighter and leave the kit at home, I go with this guy. This is the K&F Concept Variable Neutral Density Filter. This is an 11 stop, and it's very compact, 49mm thread. And I also have a couple of rings to adapt it to the smaller lenses. And this will get you some shallow depth of field in video, as well as the ability to do some long exposures. And a couple more items here. We have the Think Tank SD Pixel Pocket Rocket. And this has, of course, some memory cards inside, as well as a slot for business cards. And the last item over here is the Fujifilm NPW235 lithium-ion battery. This is the higher capacity, new generation one that came out with the Fujifilm X-T4. It has about twice the capacity of the 126 batteries of the previous generation. And gone are the days when you had to carry 3 or 4 batteries to last you the weekend. And you also get built-in USB-C charging in the Fujifilm X-T4 body, so it's very easy to top up on power when you need to. So other things that I like to carry in the bag, of course, if I need to do some video, I can throw in a wireless lav mic or a shotgun mic. Also other things like AirPods, earphones, cleaning cloth, and of course, in these times, extra masks. So all that will fit into this bag. This is the Peak Design 10-liter sling. And of course, it has the amazing origami style dividers that allow you to stack the lenses on top of each other, making the most efficient use of the space. It also has these tripod straps that allow you to keep the tripod at ready anytime. It's got a lot of well-designed compartments, and it gives you quick and easy access to the gear whenever you need it. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this bag. And that is my current setup for travel and personal work. Now, my professional assignment setup is quite a bit different, quite a bit larger. It has the Fuji Red Badge zoom lenses. It also has the fast primes, but I do not carry that around with me all the time. And that being said, I really wouldn't hesitate to carry this kit with me on assignment either, because you still get great quality in a very compact and portable size. So I hope you guys like this video and find it helpful when choosing your travel photography kit. I'm going to finish up with a slideshow of images that I've taken with this kit, And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Again, this has been Roy from Roy Cruz Photo. Thank you for watching, and take care.